my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and turn on your post bell notifications. Hey y'all, that was my water bottle. Hey y'all, I told y'all this week I'm gonna give y'all a juicy story time, and I can't wait to tell y'all what happened. But do y'all like my costume? Everybody don't guess what I am at once. Don't speak at once. What am I? What am I? Anyways, I just wanted to do a costume this year because last year I was supposed to do one and I can't remember why I didn't, but I didn't for whatever reason. So I was just like, I might as well join in on the festivities because October is dang near almost over anyways. So yeah, is it giving? Is it giving? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so y'all read the title, you know we're gonna be talking about, and I was thinking that maybe I was gonna give y'all the names of the people as they come up in the story, but I think y'all are smart enough to just not get confused. So the people that are in the story, one guy we're gonna call Dante, one guy we're gonna call Dylan, and then my god brother is also in this story. And if you are not familiar with who that is, go back and watch the story time. I forgot what I titled it. It's like we stopped talking because he went to prison or something like that. My god brother was in that story, so we're gonna call my god brother BJ. And if he see this video, he gonna be like, really? Anyways, so yeah, we got BJ, Dante, Dylan. Cool. So this is POV after me and Sean had broke up. I'm back home with my mama. I done transferred all of my classes online, and this was before I actually started working too, so I had a lot of free time. So remember how I told y'all after me and Sean had broke up, y'all, this little collar thing is really annoying. I said collar, I meant to say whatever this thing is on my wrist. Anyways, it's not working, so I'm gonna just have to ignore it. So anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, remember how I told y'all I had deleted all of my social medias. I did permanently delete my Instagram and I made a new one, but as far as like Twitter and Snapchat, I just deleted those apps off my phone. I still got the same Twitter and Snapchat that I had since like high school. So anyways, so yeah, I'm back on all the apps, like posting and, you know, just getting back into the swing of things. Like I'm coming out of my depressive state and stuff like that. So one night my homegirl hit me and she called me and she was like, when you planning on coming back home? And I was like, I don't know, I didn't plan on it like anytime soon. I was like, I don't know, I didn't plan on it like anytime soon, because the last time I was in South Carolina was for Christmas, and that was when me and Sean was still together. So I'm just like, I don't know, I wasn't planning on coming back like no time soon. What was up? So she was like, you should come, like we can go out, we can go out for dinner or lunch, whatever. Like it would just be good to like catch up and stuff. So I was just like, you know what, like now that I think about it, I do want to go see my grandparents, and you know, just like chop it up with them, get some advice, some life advice from them, just, you know, be surrounded by them. And then I also know if I'm back in town, I swing by my daddy's house, he gonna give me some money, my grandparents will probably give me some money. Like yeah, so I'm just like, you know what, like that sounds like a good idea. So okay, bet, I'll come. So I planned on going like that weekend. So I'm packing up my bags and stuff. So my mom like, oh, I'm gonna just go home for a few days, I'll be back, blah blah blah. She like, let me be safe, all that kind of stuff. All right, boom. So when I used to go back home, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you, and this is so embarrassing to say, I used to be so thirsty for people to know that I was back in town. Like I used to be so thirsty. Nowadays I'm incognito, you won't even know. You won't even know. But back then, I used to want everybody to know. PSA, Lauren is back in town. PSA, breaking news, like front page newspaper news. Everybody needs to know I'm back in the city, right? So my thirsty ass posted the welcome to South Carolina sign like on my Snap. And what happens when you put the bait out there? The niggas is gonna bite it. The guy's gonna bite it. So that's exactly what happened. So people was, you know, like responding to the story like, oh, you back in town, oh, you back in town, blah blah. So this one guy in particular, who we are gonna call Dante, he responded and he was like, oh, you come back in town? So I'm just like, yeah, I'll be here for the weekend, just for like a couple days, like blah blah blah. So he was like, it'll be good for us to like catch up, so we should like link if you have time. So Dante is somebody that I never like really like talked to him, like at least not in like a romantic spec, but we was really cool while we were in high school. He didn't go to my school, but I remember we used to bond off, like, we had the same, like, honors classes, so it would be kind of like, oh, I would reach out to him, like, if I was confused in one of my classes, and he would help me, and I would help him, like, vice versa, like that, like, because he was a nerd in high school, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm thinking, you know, because this is beginning of 2015, so I haven't seen him since probably like 2013-ish. Probably, yeah, so like a couple years went by. Now keep in mind, he's a nerd. I'm not thinking anything has changed that much since we've been out of high school. Like, it really hasn't even been that long. It ain't even been like a full year, actually. Like, we've been out of school for like a few months, right? Like, it's just the beginning of the new year, but it hasn't been like a whole year. So I'm just like, yeah, that'll be good. Like, we can link or whatever. So he like, all right, just let me know whenever you want to come. I'll send you the address. Cool. So I make my rounds, go to my grandparents' house, chop it up with them. They give me some money. Go to my daddy's house, chop it up with him. He give me some money. And then I know that Dante lives in Columbia, of course. If you're not new here, you know where I always be at. So I FaceTime my god brother, and I'm like, you know, like, what you doing? He like, nothing in the house, chilling, what's up? So I'm like, you can come open the door because I'm pulling up to my godparents' house. So I go over there, we chilling for a little while, and yeah, I start, you know, getting ready, take my shower and stuff, getting ready, doing my hair, my makeup and stuff like that. Let me not say like doing my hair and my makeup like I'm trying to look good for this boy. Like, I'm just, you know, getting ready because I'm finna be kind of outside, because I wasn't planning on staying at his house like the whole night. I was just gonna go wherever the night took me. And also, I know y'all probably like, oh, I thought she was gonna link with your homegirl. She couldn't link like that night, so we was just gonna hang out like the next day or whatever. So, and I did not tell DJ where I was going because I did not want to hear his mouth. I didn't want him to be asking no questions. I don't want you asking who, what, where, when, why, how, nothing. I don't got time. So I just said I'm going to link with my friend, which is not a lie. I really was going to link with my friend. Okay, so I text Dante, send me the address. I pull up, right? Mind you, like I said, Dante was a nerd in high school. Like, goody two-shoes, top of the class nerd. Like, never got in trouble, never hung around no bad people, no nothing, from what I knew, right? When I get to the house and I'm walking up the steps to knock on the door, he opened the door. Dante's tatted up. I'm talking about like 2 full sleeves, tatted up, neck tatted up. I'm looking around. Who the fuck is this? I said, when the hell? Because he's not somebody that I like even like kept up with after we stopped like communicating in high school. Like, I just had no desire to keep up with him or whatever. Like, we just, you know, like, people just grow apart. Like, we just lost touch or whatever. It's no beef, no love lost or nothing like that. I just never kept up with him. So I'm like, when did you get these tattoos? So he started laughing like, man, chill. Huh? Y'all, I'm shocked. I'm flabbergasted. So he let me in the house, and I'm like, you know, just going on and on about how nice his parents' house is, and he giving me a tour. He's taking me all around the house and stuff like that. So we get to his room. I'm sitting on the edge of his bed, and he's sitting at his little gaming computer table, whatever the little area is. He was into like video games real bad. So I see a double cup on his desk, table, whatever it is. And if you know, you know. So I'm like, tattoos, double cup, what else are you gonna, like, what else are you gonna pull out at this, like, who are you? So I'm like, when you start drinking that drink, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just gonna have to ask somebody in the comments or use your context clues or something, because I'm not gonna get demonetized. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, maybe you're too young to be on my channel. I'm so sorry. So I'm like, when you start drinking that? So he like, man, chill. And if you know, when people drink that stuff, they start moving in slow motion real bad, and it looked like he was gonna fall asleep. So my intentions were coming over to your house so we could catch up. Like you said, like I don't mind like catching up with my friend. Like we used to be like that. Like, yeah, like I want to know what's going on in your life. You can ask me what's going on in my life. Like that's what I'm thinking, right? Y'all, when I tell y'all we was in this man's room talking in circles for like 10-20 minutes, we were talking, but we were talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Literally nothing. Moving in slow motion, not completing sentences. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So next thing you know, we talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Next thing you know, you hear boom, 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 boom at his front door. So I'm like, what? So he go downstairs. He probably thought he was walking at a normal speed. He going down the stairs slow as hell. So next thing you know, he opened the door and I hear hella guy voices, like hey, what's up, nigga? So I'm looking and I'm like, this nigga finna throw a party or something? Like, what is going on? So he come back upstairs. So he like, let me tell y'all what this nigga said to me. He like,
my homeboys just got here and we finna bet on this game.
Like, I forgot like if it was like 2K or Madden or whatever it was.
We finna bet on this game. Do you mind staying in the room for a little while until I come back up here? It's gonna be real quick.
I said, stay where? Here? Me? In your room? Me? He said, yeah, like you could like turn on a movie or something, like it's gonna be real quick. Are you okay? Like I said, I was not planning on staying at his house all night long. So why on God's green earth would you think that I'm gonna be cooped up in your room all night when you're not even my man? Why would you think that? I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. He said, so what you gonna do? I said, I'm about to go. So he said, so you gonna leave? Yes, I'm gonna leave. What are you talking about? If you planned on having company, you could have just said that. Like I would have been fine. Like we could have chopped it up in the car. Like I didn't have to come to your house. Like it's no big deal. It's no pressure, no nothing. But like no, why would you think? So he like, man, come on. Like it's not gonna be that long. Like I'm gonna be right back. No, the answer is no. It was no 20 minutes ago and it's no now, or whatever that sound is on TikTok. No, what are you talking about? So I'm just like, nah. So I get to putting on my Uggs and, you know, like getting my keys and stuff, and I'm headed out the door. So he like, so you really gonna leave? Absolutely I am. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm finna leave. So I'm walking down the stairs and one of his friends was like, oh, my bad, bro. I didn't even know you had company. I said, y'all good. I was just leaving. He gonna talk about, yeah, she was just leaving. It's giving very sassy, very, very sassy, and I don't like that. So I started laughing because, nigga, what? Like, and I don't know if Dante thought, like, I don't know what he thought. I don't know if he thought it was giving, like, ass was finna be served on a platter, and you thought I was just gonna spend a night with you, or what? It never gave ass was getting served on a platter. It never gave that. Like, not even in the slightest form. Was never giving ass was gonna be served on a platter. So I don't know if he was mad because he thought he was gonna get something. Like I don't know what the his problem was, but I was just like, ew, like ew. You would never. Don't worry about it. We don't have to catch up. We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to keep up with each other like nothing. Like just ew. So that's that. So I'm irritated. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I go to, I forgot what restaurant I was at, but I remember I posted a picture of the drive-through menu on my Snap story, like while I was in line, and now here comes Dylan introduced in the story. So Dylan was actually somebody that I really did talk to in high school. It was very brief, but it was like romantic. Like me and Dante, we talked in high school, but it was not like romantic or nothing like that. Like we was just buddy old pals, I thought. I don't know what the fuck his problem was, but me and Dylan, we actually really did like talk like that. So he replied to my story and he was like, give me some food, like give me something too. So I'm just like, is you gonna give me the money for it? So he like, yeah, I will for real. I'm just like you playing or like what? He like, nah, get your food and get my food and like pull up on me. I'm just like, okay. So he told me what he want. I order my food. I order his food. I remember where he stayed. I'm like, you at your people's house? He like, yeah, I remember where he stayed. I pull up. The food wasn't more than like $20, $25, y'all. This nigga had me $100 bill. do you think I'm gonna ask him, do he got change? No, thank you. So he like, no, I appreciate it. So I'm up like a band at this point, y'all. Like, and I didn't like need the money because I'm living at home rent free with my mama. Don't gotta worry about nothing. Don't gotta pay no bills. Refrigerator always filled up with food. Like, I didn't need nothing, but I'm thinking like, okay, I'm starting to I need to start saving for when I like move out. So yeah, I'm up like a stack at this point. Yeah. So he like, no, I appreciate it and shit like that. So we go to his room or whatever, and we eating and we just chopping it up. Like, we talking, we laughing. He is so funny. Like, I'm cracking up like listening to him talk or whatever. So I'm telling him about Sean. Like, I'm telling him from A to Z everything about Sean, really just venting to him. So he was like, damn, niggas is lame as fuck. Like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Like, if you would have never moved, like, you would have been my girl. You would not have had to worry about nothing like that. Like, blah blah blah. We just chopping it up. Let me pause right here. Deuce is crying. Hold on, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. I'm back. I had to go get mom. I don't even remember the last thing that I was saying. Okay, so was over Dante's house. It was over Dylan's house. Oh yeah, so we cracking up, talking. I'm telling him about Sean, stuff like that. And I think before I had left, I said pause. Do y'all hear Deuce crying? He's so dramatic, y'all. He's so dramatic. Hold on. I'm back. Again, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah. I just wanted to say that I done lost my train of thought, y'all. It is hard out here being a mom. Okay, so yeah, I remember. Remember how I told y'all in the story time about how dude had went to prison and BJ was basically like always telling me like he don't want me talking to people who are like involved in what he's involved with, affiliated with him, like do what he do, stuff like that. So he made it a point for me to know all of the people that he hung out with, like no matter if that was like a best friend, associate, somebody who he was affiliated with, like anything like that. Like, he made it a point for me to know who those people were, because obviously like they're off limits, and like vice versa. Like, he would tell his homeboys like, I don't care who you talk to, just don't talk to my sister, whatever. And BJ was also like very protective over me because he's the only child. He don't have no biological siblings, and also like blood wouldn't make us like no closer, but he's very, very, very protective over me, like, and rightfully so. But y'all gonna see in this story, I feel like he did like way too much, and it just was not that serious. Okay, so I'm real comfortable at Dylan house. Like, we done got done eating. I done took my shoes off. I remember I had on like this velvet tracksuit. Like, just imagine like a Juicy Couture tracksuit, but it's not Juicy Couture. But I had a white cami under my jacket, and I had took the jacket off. Like, I'm in his bed under the covers. Like, I'm chilling. I'm very comfortable. So I'm laying down his bed under the covers. Like, my bottom half is under the covers, right? So mind you, I got on a spaghetti strap tank top, and I have a back tattoo. That was the very first tattoo I got when I was 15 years old. BJ and my ex-boyfriend was there with me while I got it. So he like, okay, so just keep up with me. So Dylan is still talking to me, but we're not talking as much no more because I'm just scrolling on my phone, minding my own business. He got the music playing in the background. He rolling up, right? So he get a call on his phone. And pause again right here. If you know my brother in real life, you know he has a very distinctive voice because his accent is so strong. Like, and it's not like a South Carolina accent. He sounds like he's supposed to be from like Mississippi or something. Like, and if you know, you know, like not all Southern accents are the same. So it's not to get confused with nobody. He don't sound like nobody else. He sounds just like himself, like one of one, right? So Dylan get a call, and I'm not thinking it's FaceTime. I'm thinking it's regular, like a regular phone call, but now I know it to be FaceTime. So he answered the phone. He like, bro, what up? So the voice on the FaceTime call says, what up, nigga? What you getting into tonight? And I know it's my brother. I know it's my brother because I know his voice, and I know that's what he says. And my thing is, like, I thought I knew all his homeboys. I promise to gosh, y'all, because I'm not going to use the Lord name in vain. I promise to gosh. I put that on BJ head. I did not know that him and Dylan knew each other. You comfortable enough calling him bro? Like, I did not know. So I don't know how that got like lost in translation, because I know all of his friends. And I'm talking about friends that he's had like for years. So how did I not, like, I don't know, but I did not know. And I promise you, I wouldn't even play with my brother like that. And I know somebody gonna be like, oh, you probably could have lost out on good relationships just because you will. I don't care. I don't even play like that. Like, I would never purposely talk to one of his friends, homeboys, partners, like whatever you want to call it, because like, just imagine like if I start talking to them and then it don't work out, like that just puts everybody in like a very awkward situation. You know what I'm saying? So he like, what up nigga, what you getting into tonight? And Dylan was like, nothing bro, I'm chilling, I'm in the house tonight. And then BJ was like, oh, you must have got a shorty over there. So Dylan started laughing. So he was like, nah, chill. So he was like, why you not coming out? So he was like, Dylan was like, actually, my girl, I don't even know why he playing like this. I'm not your girl. My girl just came up here from Florida, so I'm gonna be with her tonight. Now, I don't know if BJ was just gonna ask anyways if he knows it like this, like on a regular, or if he thought this was a coincidence, or if he put two and two together. I don't know what happened, but BJ said who, and Dylan didn't want to say, he just kept laughing, so he like, who, y'all. When I tell you, Dylan must have flipped that camera. All you heard was, Lauren. Y'all, I froze. I didn't know what to do. I felt like my heart went down to my ass. I didn't know what to do. So when BJ said Lauren, Dylan said, wait, you know her? So he yelled it again, Lauren. Y'all must have turned around like deer in the headlights, because I'm looking at Dylan and I'm looking at the phone. I can't see BJ's face because he just flipped the camera. He didn't turn the phone around. He flipped the camera. So I turned around like, huh? So again, Dylan says, wait, bro, this you? Like, y'all know each other? So I'm like, that's my brother. He said, oh, shit. And when he said, oh, shit, BJ said, bet, and hung up the phone.
Sam, this is some scary shit. Oh, I am scared.
I'm scared. I'm terrified. I must have threw off them covers so fast. Y'all, I didn't know what to do. I'm putting on my shoes. I'm putting on my jacket. So he like, whoa, wait. Like, hold on. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't know that y'all knew each other. So he was like, I didn't know that you was his sister. I'm like, we know that. He don't know that though. Like, and he's probably on his way here. And mind you, we in the same neighborhood that I always tell y'all about. So like, say Dylan's house was like a 2-minute walk from my godparents' house. Just imagine how fast this nigga finna get here when he hop in his car. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what's finna happen, but I don't want to be here when it does. So I'm putting on my stuff, and Dylan's trying to like stop me, like slow me down. I'm just like, no. You don't know my brother like I know my brother, and if you did, you would know. Please don't stop me. So I'm running down the stairs, and as I'm going down the stairs, you see headlights coming down his driveway, y'all. It's not a coincidence. It's not his parents. His parents was out of town. I know it's BJ. I know it is. So I'm trying to hurry up. And get out the house. And he has a front door, and then they have like this glass door. Like, you know, like if somebody had a screen door, it's not a screen door, it's a glass door. So I'm trying to go and open the door and go to unlock the glass door. Why would I open the door? BJ standing there looking at me.
Got him. We fucking got him.
He is standing there looking at me, y'all, and he jiggling at him. He like, open the door. So Dylan steps in front of me, which this is like the worst mistake. Dylan steps in front of me and he unlocks the door, right? Mind you, I don't agree with any of this. BJ did way too much. It was so uncalled for. It never had to get this deep. Dylan goes to unlock this glass door, y'all. BJ must have swung that door open with all his might, takes his hand, puts it around Dylan's neck, and walks him back in the house. walks him back in the house so much, he pushes him up against the wall and says to him, my fucking sister? Really? My fucking sister? So I'm like, hell no. So I'm like, let go of him. I'm trying to like get him out of his grip. Like, I did not know. He did not know. Like, Dylan was like, bro, really? Like, you gonna do this over a girl? Like, they were supposed to be like the best of friends. So I'm just like, I did not know, BJ. I did not know. So rightfully so, if I'm a man and another man done tried to little boy me in my own shit, I'm gonna get mad too. So he trying to get out of his grip or whatever. So he's just like, you gonna do this over a female? He was like, not a female, my sister, nigga, my sister, really my fucking sister? Out of all the in Colombia, my fucking sister. So he was like, I did not know that was your sister. So they're going back and forth, and I'm thinking they finna fight. I don't want nobody to fight, especially over this. Like, I'm not gonna say the fight would have been over me, but technically it would have been. So BJ is getting mad. He's like, don't put your hands on me. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect you or nothing, but you're not finna put your hands on me. Like, you already know how I get down. That must have triggered something in BJ head, because he let go and he goes to reaching for his waistband, y'all. He pulls up his shirt. He was like, I know how you get down, nigga. Nah, you know how I get down. Goes to reaching for his shit, and then Dylan says, well, if you gonna up that shit, you better use it. Please don't up nothing. Don't use nothing. Please, please, Lord, please. No. Y'all, I didn't know what to do, because I'm not gonna jump in front of the, like, come on now, these two grown-ass men. And my thing is, I'm trying to keep BJ away from Dylan, and Dylan is running upstairs like, you ain't the only nigga with a... So I'm trying to grab him from going upstairs, and my thing is, BJ might have been like blacked out a little bit, but he wasn't so unaware, because he's very strong. If he wanted to push me out of the way and get to Dylan, he could have, but he's acting like I'm blocking him so much to where like he can't do nothing, and that wasn't the case. So I'm just like, no, y'all, we not doing this. And y'all ever seen them TikToks where it's like, point of view, you the girl who think that she could calm down the hood nigga, and she like, look at me, look at me, like, it's okay. That was me to BJ, like, look at me, like, stop. So they going back and forth, I finally get BJ to calm down, and now his anger is directed towards me. So he get my stuff and he pushed me out the house. Go to the fucking car. I can't believe you done left the crib to go lay with the bro. I said, I did not know that you knew him. And the fact that like you keep saying that, thinking, like insinuating that I would even like play with you like that is really hurting my feelings. So he like, go to the house. First of all, sir, I was gonna go to the house anyways, because that's where my stuff is at. Not because you told me to go, because you are not my dad.
You're not my dad!
Stop it. So I go to the house, and y'all, I kid y'all not, we probably in that driveway talking. Like, he's lecturing me and yelling at me for like a good hour. Kid you not, like a cool hour. So he finally believed me after like the 500th time of me saying, I did not know that was your homeboy. I promise you on everything that I love, I would never even play with you like that. I did not know, and it wasn't even given that. Now what I will say is, me and Dylan wasn't even on that type of time. However, if he did want ass served on a platter, I would have gave it to him. I would have. It didn't happen, probably because BJ called, but like if he would have took it there, I would not have stopped him. So thank God we didn't. But yeah. So whatever. I'm thinking we done with the conversation. Like, you're dragging it. I said I didn't know. I'm assuming Dylan didn't know, because I'm believing him up until this point, and it is what it is. Won't happen again, right? Got it good, cool. So I go upstairs, go in the guest room. I'm, winding down for the night. I'm on my phone. Dylan done called me. I'm apologizing to him. He apologizes to me. I'm just like, this was really crazy. Like, I didn't know he was gonna tweak out like that. Like, my bad, blah, blah, blah. So a couple hours done passed. I go downstairs to get me a snack out the fridge or something, and all his regular homeboys is at the crib. Now, these is homeboys that I know for sure are his homeboys, and I would never try like that. I would never talk to them like that. They would never try to talk to me like that. Like, they called me sis, I called them bro. They protect me how BJ protect me, right? So I go down there and one of them is like, speaking of the devil. So I'm just like, BJ, you still down here talking about this? Like, it's not that deep. Like, why are you dragging it like you acting like a female? So he was like, I'm acting like a female, but real country. I'm not gonna imitate his accent, but he like, I'm acting like a female. I'm like, yeah, you are. Like, you down here gossiping about me like this shit happened hours ago. Like, let it the fuck go. So another one of the homeboys was like, no, sis, come here. Like, listen, like, sit down real quick. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter. So he was like, no, for real. Like, I'm gonna tell you why bro is mad. So according to them, and this is alleged because I never found out like what was true, what was not, because I just didn't talk to Dylan no more after this. Apparently, just how BJ was letting it be known to me who his homeboys were, who was off limits, he was doing the same thing to his homeboys. Like, y'all can talk to whoever y'all want, but this is my sister. Don't even play with me like that. Dylan knew. BJ said Dylan knew. And I don't know like what to believe, because I'm not gonna sit here and call my brother a liar, but like, why would Dylan lie? So I don't know what is the truth, what was not the truth. I know that happened. They fell out behind that and they never got back cool. And from what I understood, the reason why I didn't know why Dylan was his homeboys because they had fell out before, like for years, and then they got semi-cool, but apparently it wasn't like as cool as they was before. Like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, so all of the homeboys was confirming like, yeah, he knew, and that's why he was upset, because it's like disrespectful. Like, I told you, off limits. Like, my sister is off limits, and you went behind my back and da da da. So yeah, y'all, that was a very, very interesting night. I wasn't even initially trying to be on my sneaky link tip though. Like, I was just trying to go and I don't know. I guess we could call this a sneaky link trip. Whatever. That wasn't my intent. Like, I want to make it clear though, I wasn't going to South Carolina to do XYZ. Like, I was really going to just, you know, link with my homegirl and be with my family, and all this other chaotic bullshit happened. But yeah, yeah. And then after that, I feel like BJ never let me live that down. He always would bring it up. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. I never talked to Dylan no more after that. Definitely didn't talk to Dante no more after that. From what I know, BJ never talked to Dylan again after that. I don't know, they could be cool like now to this day, because it just really just was not that deep. Like, let it go. But yeah, y'all, that was crazy. And I bet you I didn't take no more spontaneous trips. I'm lying. Yeah, I did, but that was nuts. So yeah, not agreeing with any of that. I don't want to promote violence or nothing like that. He really just did too much, but yeah, that was a lot. So let me know if you made it to the end of this video. Leave me a comment down below if you did. Thank you so much if you did. I love you and I appreciate you, but you already knew that. Turn on your post bell notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna go record a new Confessions with Lo, and I'm gonna see y'all next week for 2 brand new videos. Bye.